Hello everybody, my name is NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager and the snowflake. Yeah, I still live up to that title. So today we're celebrating N7 Day! Whoa! Isn't that just amazing? If you heard some crickets or a pen drop, literally like a mile away, because that means, you know what that means? Because that means there's nothing really to celebrate today. And why is that? Why is today the N7 Day that isn't really too much to look back on? Why is it this year, 2018, N7 Day on November 7th? The day that N7 Day is dead for this particular year. Why is that? Well, I think you know the answer already. I think it's pretty obvious, but for those who need to have it spelled out for you, Andromedamned. I just like the way the article had that on there. Andromeda. Andromeda be damned. Yes, Mass Effect Andromeda is the main reason why N7 Day feels so empty. Because it feels so empty without cease and desist there almost. I just want to say that, now, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't usually celebrate N7 Day as much as some people do with like cosplay and playing their favorite games or something like that from Mass Effect. But with that said, I still respect it, and I still enjoy seeing new things that BioWare and EA are trying to do for the company. But yeah, definitely not as hardcore. But you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there is nothing. There's nothing to celebrate about. Usually, like I said, I would see stuff on Twitter and all that, and other social media platforms, or just we would see some news. We would see some light of day, some peace of mind. But we're not seeing anything. I mean, you can find research of it, but I've looked it up. Maybe BioWare has posted, "Oh, happy N7 Day, everyone." And I'm just like, "Oh yeah, you got the nerve to tell us that? Hey, I'm walking here. You better watch it, bub. You better watch it, you little pushover, you pencil neck." Because we feel like that because of Andromeda really put a stale taste in our mouth. Actually, not even it's bitter. The most bitter thing we could have ever tasted. That the company's ever released. Look, if you thought Dragon Age Inquisition was boring, or what had its flaws, which I enjoyed Inquisition quite a bit, despite the controversial stuff in it. Those of you who've done your research know what I'm talking about. But besides that, it was a fun, really great game. I loved it. It was fun. Anyway, that's a different subject for another time, though. But we went from that to Andromeda, and then, as we all know, Andromeda would just stock market crash, nobody likes you. Yeah, you could say Andromeda is the ugly duckling in the family, and it doesn't turn into a swan. That's the thing. You know the ugly duckling story, right? It starts out, no one likes the ugly duckling, and then eventually as it gets older, it becomes a swan. Well, that's not going to happen with Andromeda ever. So yeah, you could say that, and yeah, this N7 Day is a little not fun. So last year, it was still fresh in our mind that Andromeda was like still a thing, and we were still hoping for a wing and a prayer that they were still keeping it alive. Somehow we were hoping for that, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. And then this year, we're just like no bullshit mode. So I hope you guys are celebrating N7 Day in your own way. I'm celebrating it by making this video for you guys. I mean, I totally forgot that N7 Day was today, and I call myself a Mass Effect fan. But, life happens. Shit gets occupied in your head. And I got a haircut today. So I want to know what you guys are doing for N7 Day. I want to know how you're celebrating the memory of Mass Effect as a whole, and BioWare, what they've done, what they created, the stories, the characters, and everything that they've done for you. Let me know in the comments below. This would be great. Just real quick, I'll reminisce on something that Mass Effect has done for me. It's given me a brand new universe to explore. And even Andromeda is included in this because it did expand. I don't know how canon it really is, but it still gave us an idea of what's really out there in a different galaxy. I'm not defending it, but I mean, come on. It was a cool-ass idea on paper. They just executed it poorly. But Mass Effect just literally gave me a ton of fun, a ton of game time, a ton of freedom, and characters to enjoy, and stories that we wish would never end. We just want to keep replaying these games because they were so influential for us. For anybody who's played Knights of the Republic, I mean, you could say it started from there. You could say it started from Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, but you know, this was one of the franchises that really became like a blockbuster franchise for BioWare. It was its own baby, its own creation, and we sure as hell felt that creation from the first game, the second game, the third game. Say what you want about the third game with the ending, but they fixed it for the most part. You know, it's fine. I'm okay with it, despite there being still a scar. But we at least have those 3 games over Andromeda, and it's crazy that Andromeda did so much damage that it just put the company on, put the franchise on ice. It's frozen right now. We're not going to see it for a long time. Maybe we'll get a hint of it something next year. But I'll finish it off by saying, hey, thanks guys for watching these videos and sticking with me with the Mass Effect drama and BioWare drama and EA drama. I hope to see more of your thoughts and opinions below, like I mentioned before. And you know, this would be literally the perfect time for you-know-what. Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered. What the hell are you guys waiting for, EA and BioWare? Get this shit done. And if you want to hear my thoughts about a Mass Effect Trilogy being a possibility, there is a video with a link below. Click it, check it out. You will maybe see common ground with me. But anyway, Pathfinders, I have been NikoTheLegend. Carry on my wayward son, right? I don't know.